Growing wheat prices. Just for me, supply and demand. Minneapolis, Minnesota. At the Minneapolis Grain Exchange, one of the world's largest wheat markets, a bushel of wheat historically sold for $3 to $7. But this week, the price is close to $18 a bushel. Despite the cost of the stage is not unique, overall, the price of wheat over its past 10 months has more than tripled. According to some experts, this price spike will increase the cost of roughly 80% of grocery products, costs that will remain steep for years. These products include not only bread, but also hundreds of products that contain wheat, including pizza, pasta, cookies, and cereal. It's going to affect everything, said Michael Bettel, Senior Vice President of King Arthur Flour Company in Norwich, Vermont. There are several factors responsible for the rising wheat prices, the most significant being low supply and high demand. Wheat harvests around the globe, including Australia and parts of Europe, have been exceptionally poor, bringing the supply of wheat to its lowest level since the late 1940s. This dearth has prompted China and other Asian countries to purchase more American-grown wheat, which, due to the weakening U.S. dollar, is less expensive than foreign markets. But the quantity of wheat grown in the U.S. is also low, because federal incentives to produce corn for the alternative fuel ethanol had led many farmers to switch from growing wheat to the more lucrative corn crop. Demand for wheat, however, continues to be high. It is used not only to feed cattle, poultry, and dairy cows, but also in the manufacture of many food products for human consumption. Consumers, including businesses that purchase wheat to use in the manufacture of their products, and families that buy products made with wheat, have been affected by the elevated price in a number of ways. Businesses that use wheat in the production of their products are seeing their manufacturing expenses climb to unwieldy levels. Tony's Old Fashioned Bakery in Midland, Texas, for example, was paying $7.50 for a 25-pound bag of flour only 4 months ago. But this week the cost is $23 a bag. That's a monumental expense, especially for a company that uses 25 to 30 bags per week. Businesses such as Tony's have little choice but to offset the rising wheat costs by making cutbacks. Many of the businesses are opting to bake less but discontinuing the low-profit items, by making fewer products for display purposes, and hiring fewer employees. As many businesses, such as Kraft Foods Inc., etc., are searching for creative ways to cut back expenses. Kraft has switched its Miracle Whip sandwich to spread from glass jar to cheaper plastic bottles. For families, the rising wheat prices might be skewing some wheat products and even baking more of the bread themselves. Michael Bichtel said the store-bought bread costs between $3 to $5 a loaf, but home-baked loaf costs only about 60 cents. Bichel's company have observed growing sales of bread-making machines in recent months. The record high wheat prices have led representatives of the U.S. baking industry to entreat Congress to address this exigent problem. Lee Sanders, Senior Vice President of the American Bakers Association, said that keeping more of the American wheat crops at home would increase supplies and cause attenuations in U.S. prices. While not going as far as asking for a moratorium on a wheat export, Sanders' group does want a wheat export policy reviewed in order to ensure the domestic bakers have enough affordable flour. The good news is that some experts say wheat prices may need aspects of the price increase. How it will take the prices to begin dropping, however, is anyone guesses. The Associated Press contributed the story. Now, government definition. Dearth means a lack of something. Eschewing means to avoid. Exigent means needing immediate action. Moratorium means a formally agreed period during which a specific activity is halted or stopped. This is the end of making definition, and to read about growing wheat prices just for me, supply and demand, and achieve this literacy. And my name is Amy. Thank you for listening.